requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rock Street.
Drift down GM, everyone. Happy Thursday. GM, good morning. We're waiting for the opening range. We're waiting for market to open, which it is. It has been open for about a minute now. And now we're waiting for that range. And then we execute. Who's having a good morning? Roll call, everyone. Let's see who's here already. There's 19 of people. People are slowly coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Let me I always forget to do this. Always. Always forget to do this. Dude, I'm loving this Ghibli filter thing. Oh, nope. I'm loving the Ghibli thing on ChatGPT. I really like the art. Let's pin. This is my wait, where's my profile? This is the this morning, the ChatGPT Ghibli thing. I love this art. I think it's so cool. And it get look, my dog's in there. My whole stream setup's in here. Dude, it's sick. Literally it's got the vertical screen, it's got the camera, it's got my light, it's got the 3 screens, even the speakers. It's so cool. Patience is profit. I wish I actually had that. Yo, that gives me a product idea. A mat that says patience is profit. And then on the mat, it has my strategy. That's actually a sick product idea. Good morning. All right, we got Georgia, Pumani, Bulletproof Dean, all in with Mitch. Yo, what's up, Mitch? Mitch, sorry I never got back to you on DMs. So on Wednesdays, I work until 9 p.m. So I was working really late last night on my IRL job. Sorry I didn't get back to you, man. Nice pick. What you make with that? That's with ChatGPT. So I literally use ChatGPT to create these imagery. I literally just say I take a picture of myself and then I throw it in ChatGPT and I say Ghibli it, G-H-I-B-L-I. I say Ghibli it and then it literally just does it. It's super good. I even had it make me a banner for my ex. Dude, that's pretty legit. This is a little rough. This is a little rough in the top. This face thing, I don't know what that is, but that was a little rough. But the challenge, the screen, me and my dog and the I love it. I slept in 1 hour too long today. All right, let's get to the actual chart. So, Red Folder news came out today. If anybody who's paying attention, it's bullish actually. So neutral on unemployment and bullish on GDP. So I'm wondering if we're going to see some bullish momentum today. 2.4 was for GDP today, and then PCE is tomorrow. So we'll see how that all plays out. But let's see. Let's move this over. All right, now I'm just waiting for my opening ranges. All right. So we have an event today. So we have a virtual event today at 8 a.m. my time. Yeah. 8 a.m. Let me double check. I always forget because everything in crypto is in UTC to PST. So 3 p.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Let me set an alarm just so I don't forget. Setting an alarm. I have an event at 8 a.m. So we have a AI agent event today on Spaces that I'm hosting. So I'll be doing that live on the stream also. At 8 a.m. So at about, I want to say like an hour and a half we got. So hopefully we can get in some trades. Yeah, S&P 500's diving right now. Spaces. Time. So I got a space today at 8 a.m. Okay. It's a conversation is all about AI agents. We got some cool guests. So that's what's up and coming. But our first focus will be trading. And I'm hoping I can get a good trade in before the space, because if the space could get in the way of trading and I don't want to trade during the space, it's not wise of me if I'm distracted and whatnot. So hopefully we can get in a good trade beforehand. Honestly, what I might do, because I have the spaces today, if we don't get a trade kind of quickly today, I will probably, for the 501 mil, boost up to the 15-minute time frame and just do the same strategy but on the 15 minutes. So it's a little slower and I can keep up with it better. But when I'm distracted and have to do multiple things at the same time, it's a little hard to keep up with the charts and host the space. But hopefully we can get something in before 8 a.m. Gives us an hour of trading. And I mean, you guys have seen, sometimes it literally takes 45 minutes for us to get a good trade. So we'll see what we get today, and we'll take it candle by candle. Yeah, S&P 500's diving right now. Hoping I can get a good trade today on S&P 500 and not make a mistake again. Hopping on Twitch, bro. Nice. Wow, S&P 500 is really diving right now. Could be a... Oh, it's filling that gap. It has a CME gap it's filling right now. Yeah, it's filling the CME gap right now. Okay, I have some more liquidity mapped out down here. All right, I'm just marking out some liquidity zones on ES because I'm going to be trying to trade that today. I want to... Looks like we might be going to the downside today, actually. I mean, unless ES fills this gap and then bounces, but ES right now is filling a CME gap. I wonder if Bitcoin has a CME gap. Let me see if Bitcoin has a CME gap. Bitcoin does have a CME gap. Okay, where is this at? Bitcoin CME gap is way lower though from the weekend. Okay. All right. I think we might be a little bearish today. Bitcoin right now is diving to the CME gap. Let me go back to ES. Yep. ES has did it fill it yet? It has not filled the gap yet, but it's getting very close. And Bitcoin's gap is a little bit lower. It's more down in this area. That actually, you know what I just realized? I didn't realize I could trade Bitcoin on Top Step. So I could trade micro Bitcoin on Top Step. So it's a little bit different than normal Bitcoin, but it's the micro features of Bitcoin. So if you're someone who wanted to do the prop firm and you're like, oh, I only really know crypto, I don't really know, like, I don't really know, you know, S&P 500 or NASDAQ, they have Bitcoin on there. So you can trade Bitcoin. So I think it, who was I talking to? Was it DJNape or Boom Eric? Was it Eric in the Discord? That we're in the webinar that I host in April. I'll dive into Top Step and prop firms, so and kind of educate you guys on that in that webinar too, coming up in April. So if you're in our Discord, go vote on the best day for the webinar, the educational course we're gonna do, and yeah, we'll also talk about some prop firm stuff and give you guys some alpha on that because they're pretty cool opportunities. Okay, Bitcoin looks like it's sweeping the previous day low. Let's see if it bounces or if it breaks. If it breaks, maybe we'll sweep all the liquidity down here today. Because what it kind of looks like, yeah, it does look like that. What it looks like is like a push up, consolidation, then a push down, right? Like this. Push up, consolidation, push down, right? Where's another example? Kind of here. Push up, consolidation, push down. You know, push up, push up, consolidation, push down, push up, consolidation, a little more push up, then push down, right? So this one's a great example. Push up, consolidation, push down, right? So push up, consolidation, push down, push up, kind of consolidation, push down. So I think we're going to have a push down, push up, consolidation, push down. We'll see. Kings is beast. I'm shooting for a funded by July. Lots of work and testing to do. Nice, dude. I'm hoping that in our server, once I pass my prop firm, because I just started it like yesterday, pretty much was the first day. Once I pass it, I'm hoping to pass it pretty soon, like within a week. I'm hoping I can help you guys pass it too, and give you guys like in the community, like that's something I can help you guys with the orb strategy. Are you gonna drop the 501 mil challenge and then? Nope. No, that will not drop at all. That I'm doing until I accomplish it. Kumani. I'm not dropping the 501 mil. I'll be trading only 3 accounts. So I'll trade the 501 mil. I'll trade my WEEX account, which is on the 15-minute time frame, same exact strategy. And then I'll be trading the prop firm account, which is the same exact strategy too. So I'm trading basically the same exact thing across the 3 accounts. Same exact strategy, same exact time frames, everything. It's just 3 different accounts. But no, this will not take away from 501 mil. 501 mil is the priority this year. So that's the highest priority account. So that's why I put this one first. That's why this was the one I focus in on the most in the morning. And then the other ones, they're on a little bit higher time frame, so they're a little slower. So I just kind of take them as they come. But yeah, no, it definitely won't take away from the 501 mil. Because that 501 mil is my top priority this year of accomplishing and being successful in. All right. Opening range is in. Okay. On my other charts, I'm going 30-minute range. I'm trying that out. I'm testing it out to see if it's a lot more successful than my 15-minute range. But I'm comfortable with the 15-minute. So, all right, let's mark out some structure. 3-minute time frame. Really, it's kind of like this blue line right here. And you know, structure to the upside. You know, I don't really love it in regards to structure. Like, I guess you could say this guy, but I don't love that. It's not really a really strong high there. It's a little bit. I'd rather it look like something like this where it had a push and then a break. So I think we're gonna have Bitcoin make some structure for us before we really consider anything. Am I in copy trading yet? Market. All right. This potentially could be structure to break here too. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens here. All right. Okay. Looks like we're bouncing off the orb low. It looks like it's gonna head potentially to the other end. We'll see. Oh, ES filled that entire CME gap and bounced hard off of it. It's the 30-minute candle is completely almost back up to the top of that CME gap. So it pushed and it bounced. Holy smokes, that's a big wick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it literally filled that gap and wicked off the entire thing.
Am I alive yet?
Holy smokes. That's pretty crazy. That push down this morning could have just been a liquidity sweep. And fill the gap, and now we push up. Especially because remember, Red Folder News was bullish today. GDP was bullish. Okay, still waiting for some structure to be broken. Still waiting for something to happen here. So it looks like we're gonna have to be a little patient this morning. All right. We're about to get the 30-minute opening range mapped out. Those candles close in about 6 minutes. So maybe once this 30-minute opening range has finished, we'll maybe get some more movement by then, but we'll see what happens. Huh? So far, but I don't think it's gonna be slow. We had red folder news today. Yeah. Huh? It already happened. It was at 5:30 a.m. Yeah. I think I'm good. M1K. Yo, 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 yo. Who did you use? Oh, okay. Here's some. I'm shooting for. Are you gonna drop? Oh, whoops. Kings is Beast. I just saw it. Who did you use? What rate? I used Top Step as the prop firm, and my rate. I don't. The cost is $150 a month for a $150,000 account. So that's what I'm shooting for. That's their highest account. But I used Top Step. Sorry, I missed that. Kings is Beast. Oh my gosh. S&P 500 not only bounced, but is like engulfing almost the next candle now. That's crazy. Bitcoin too is 30-minute candles looking bullish now after a big move down. So looks like we're breaking some structure to the upside. Okay. I'm kind of bummed that there's no structure really right here by the opening, the top of the orb. So what I would want to see is since there's no structure in this area for us to like kind of like look out for, what I'm gonna look for is a push, retest, hopefully creating structure here, and then a break of that structure, and that's where I enter on that break of structure. Because there's no real structure to look out for price to break right now. Hey, bud, was that yummy? Was that yummy? Was that breakfast good? Yeah. Was that a good breakfast? Oh my gosh, S&P 500 is really pumping right now. All right, 3 minutes until that 30-minute orb is done. And then maybe we'll get a trade today. Hopefully before 8 a.m. before my event. If I don't have a trade by 8 a.m. on the 501 mil challenge, I'm gonna go up to the 15-minute time frame and wait for an opportunity there. Okay, we have a little bit of break of structure here to the upside. on Bitcoin on the 15-minute orb structure. Wait. Oh, this has a wick, right? Okay, yeah, that's the wick. Okay. Holy smokes, man. I can't believe that candle did that. Filled the CME gap and then popped off. All right. Final 2 minutes. Let's see. Basically, with where this 3-minute candle closes is where the top of the 30-minute orb will be. It's either going to be this top or wherever this guy closes. Holy. Okay, we have this strong low too down here now. The fact that it pushed up and broke this high. This is now a strong low. Okay, we also did sweep the previous day lows and then are looking like we're bouncing off of them. So I can delete the blue line here because that's irrelevant to us now after it's already tapped into it. Now we can just kind of watch this low. All right, 40 seconds until our 30-minute opening range hits for us, and so we can kind of see where that is at. Did I say 40 minutes? I meant 40 seconds. All right, 20 seconds. So it looks like the opening range for the 30 minutes is the same as the 15. So it looks like nothing's going to change. But the ES did change. The ES pumped. But Bitcoin didn't really change at all. All right. There's our orb. Drop down to 15 for that one. And then drop down to 3. Oh, wait. ES is like pumping right now. Holy smokes. ES is moving quick this morning. All right, Bitcoin is breaking out. Why do I have this purple line here? Oh, that was the... Okay, I can move this. Because it got swept with this morning move. Let me go to the 15-minute real fast. Okay, back to 3. Holy smokes. I guess we do have structure here. I mean, if it pushes all the way up to there and breaks that structure, that'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, I need Bitcoin to break this structure up here. That's the nearest one I see. Ideally, it'd push, pull back, and then push up, but we'll see what happens. All right, ES gave me an entry. We'll see what it actually does though here. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin now over here to do something. If we get a test and then a break of this, I will enter for a long. So if we get a test of orb here and then a push off, I'll enter there. All right, so we got an orb retest. Now I want to see it bounce. If not, and if it breaks back in and breaks this, that could be an entry for a short here. But if it bounces and breaks this high here, then that could be an entry opportunity for us. I have a feeling it's going to bounce and break. We'll see what happens here though. How much time we got? 2 minutes. Okay. ES is doing what I want. It's bouncing and breaking. Let's see though. We got a minute and 45 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. Now, if Bitcoin breaks this low here and closes below that, I will be taking a short to middle line and then hopefully other end of the orb. But we'll see. Kind of bouncing here, bouncing between it right now. 58 seconds. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Let's see. Does it close below that line? 29 seconds. Twenty 17. Three, two, one. All right, I'm gonna take this. It's giving me an entry opportunity, and I'm gonna shoot for. Since the middle line's so close, it doesn't really give us our opportunity. But we're gonna shoot for or below, which is a 1R. Hopefully we can shoot for or below. As it broke this low here, that pushed up to make this higher high. We'll see how it plays out here. ES also broke back into the orb. I haven't been stopped out yet over there. But it did break back into the orb, but didn't break structure. So I don't have the close signal there. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Bitcoin's looking bearish. Where ES looks semi-bullish, Bitcoin is looking bearish. Okay, it looks like ES is going to fall a little bit. I might actually get stopped out. I took a smaller position on my ES. I didn't risk the normal amount it would risk because it broke structure, but it wasn't as confident as I would like it to be. But it did the requirement. So I took it. But now it looks like it's falling back into the orb, and now we're almost to the middle line of the orb on ES, which is right about where my stop loss is at a strong low. We'll see if it holds or if it bounces. Bitcoin, I'll take a 50% TP at or below. Or I might actually do it first at this low here. And see what happens. But this middle line's just a little too close. It's like 0.2R, so it's not worth the TP. It's better to wait for it. Should, if the fact that it rejected the orb high and broke not only this structure, the downside, but breaking down even further, we should be able to target the orb low now. At 15-minute looks like it's gonna head to the other end of the orb. And 7:12. All right, I got about 45 minutes left before my event. I would love this to be broken now on Bitcoin. Something I really like about that we made this structure here is that now there is clear structure to be broken on Bitcoin to the upside if we were to look for an entry opportunity. Right now we have a spot to target. So I'm hoping that we fall to the other end of the orb, right, as our plan for this position. But then I hope if we do find bullish momentum, we now have a clear point of entry and a clear point to target. So ES looks like now it's actually breaking back outside the orb to the upside. And maybe Bitcoin might bounce here instead of falling to the other end. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it might actually bounce here. Yeah, ES looks like it's a breaking structure to the upside and pushing outside the orb. $43 seconds left. Let's see. I'm not going to rush anything. Just take it candle by candle. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm adding a little bit to my ES position. Trying to get to the proper wrist. There we go. Okay. And now we're shooting for minimum 2R on that trade. ES is looking pretty bullish here. I might close this trade out with what I'm seeing 15-minute. We'll see. I might not, because it might still play out for us. I don't want to rush anything. Let the strategy do its thing, right? Let the strategy play out. It could just be a break back in, retest of orb high, and then a push down before we see push up. So fill the fair value gap. Yep. This little fair value gap here. Hi, baby girl. What's up? Huh? Okay, let's see. So ES broke structure to the upside, but ES actually is falling back into the orb again. So ES gave me my signals, but it looks like it's falling back in actually. Kind of surprised here. Love you. Okay. ES tapped the orb. And it looks like it's bouncing now. We'll see. 9 seconds left. See. Yeah, it looks like, okay, we just broke back out of the orb. I'm gonna yeah, I think it's smart to close this. Let me look at what's happening on the 15. I don't know if I should or shouldn't yet. Coin still looks bearish over here. We broke structure to the downside. Did bounce off that double bottom there. I'm very tempted to close this. The fact that it just popped out back again on the out of the orb. It should have respected the orb, not popped out of it. But let's see. Love you too. Oh wait, oh. That's funny. So Bitcoin did just inverse this fair value gap. But let's see, does it push back down? I don't think so. I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna close this one now. Just so to save us some losses. Because I don't, with what I'm seeing on ES and what I'm seeing, the fact that it broke back out of the orb, this would be a stronger signal anyways. Now this is a stronger signal, and then we have this break here. So let's see if we can get this guy right here like this, and then we can target purple line. Okay, and then this purple line. Those are two great targets for us. Yep, and here comes the break. Okay, break of orb. Now I just want to see a break of the structure here. $20 seconds. Okay, maybe we'll break this structure here instead, giving us a better short. Let's see. Yes, looks like it's pushing right now. Yes, there's a key level that it needs to break that it's like right at right now. Okay, minute 30 seconds. minute. Let's see if ES will break to the upside. Okay, it looks like actually ES might be breaking back in, and it has a strong low. So will it break this and give me an... I'm gonna put my stop loss up a little higher now on ES. And if it taps that and breaks me, then it should break to the downside and I'd get an entry there. Now this high is not a strong high or not a structure to focus in on. Okay, so if anybody's watching and wondering why am I not looking at this one, that's not a strong high because this high did not make a lower low. This high pushed up and then made a lower low, breaking this low here. So this is the strong high to focus in on here on Bitcoin, not this one. So I needed to break above this orange line, not this high here. And then this isn't really a strong low, but it's structured to focus in on because this low, if it pushes up now and makes a higher high, this would be the new low, but it's structured to focus in on. Not as important as this guy though. We really want to see this be broken and it'll give us our long opportunity. And it looks like ES is pushing up. Let's see if ES can break above my orange line, my structure line. 57 seconds. It looks like it will. If ES breaks structure right now, I think Bitcoin will follow soon. And we got about 30 minutes until my event. Come on, give me an entry before then. $30 seconds. Yeah, I think ES might just give us our entry soon. Or, I mean, not our entry, but our move. Yeah, it looks like 10 seconds. Let's see, does it break this structure? I think it's about to break structure. Ooh, it got really close. It didn't break it yet. Maybe that's the next candle it's about to do. But basically, it engulfed a bearish candle with a massive bullish candle. Okay, it's pushing out. Yeah, I think Bitcoin will be following ES shortly and breaking this structure here. And if this push breaks not only this high and this high, this is now our strong low right here. So if we see price break back in and underneath this guy, if it does break structure, we now know we can enter if it breaks this low. But we haven't gotten the confirmation yet that this is a strong low yet. There we go, breaking back out, a minute and a half. Where's my stop loss? 86202. All right, yeah, it's at the spot here. There we go. Yes, is breaking structure. See if it closes above that structure. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're gonna have a bullish move. Oh, yep, I guess it's about to hit my first TP. It's very close. Oh, hit my first TP on ES. So it just had a big jump. And it's almost to my second TP. ES is having a big move right now, so my guess is Bitcoin's going to follow. ES is halfway to my second TP. Yep, here it comes. Come on, Bitcoin. All right, how much time? 4, 3, 2. I need you to break that orange line. It did not break the orange line, so we do not enter yet. But this is now a strong low. Okay, looks like we might get entry opportunity soon. I'm gonna put my stop loss would be at this strong low if we get the entry. So here, so let me get it set up and prepared. ES had a big break of structure and is about to potentially break even higher time frame structure very soon. Now we just need Bitcoin to make the move. We should have good movement today on Bitcoin. Especially with the red folder news today. First TP from there. What is this? 1.25 R. Okay. Yes, is to almost to my second TP. So far, I've made $40 today on ES. Come on, Bitcoin. Now we need you to make a move so we can make some money on you. So Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame, I'm pretty sure it was this candle here, broke out of the orb. So 15-minute time frame on Bitcoin has officially broken out of the orb. And it looks like we're with this candle here, it's going to give a retest of the orb. And then maybe the next 15-minute candle pushes. So maybe we see some consolidation and maybe a 3-minute break of structure on this orange line here before we get the move. But There we go. ES is having another big move, almost to my second TP. So Bitcoin should be breaking this. I have a feeling. Oh, just got a new so it still has yet to break the structure. Oh my gosh, it's just toying with us right now. Look at that. It did not break structure, just a doji candle. That could indicate that maybe we fall, but I doubt it. Not with what ES is doing. ES on the 3-minute just broke a 15-minute structure, but we need the 15-minute time frame to break that structure too. Yeah, ES had a big breakout and a break of structure on the 15, so I think we're pretty solid. ES could give us a really big move today. Holy smokes. If ES hits my second TP and breaks structure, there's not much stopping it from ripping up a very large amount. And with the bullish news today, wouldn't be surprising. There we go, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's breaking structure. All right. There we go. We finally got an entry criteria to the upside. So if this candle closes like that, we're entering. We'll see if it closes like that though. 30 seconds. ES is almost to that TP I've been talking about. Actually should be hitting it very soon. If you hear order filled, you know I hit my TP. All right, 17 seconds. If it closes above this orange line, I'm entering. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. Okay, entered on that. We got the entry signal. And now we ride. Okay. First TP will be this purple line. We'll take nothing huge there. There we go. Maybe Bitcoin now will follow ES. Some structure that would be nice to break is that orange line. That's not a take profit, but just structure on the 3 minutes to break. That'd be helpful. My 15-minute time frame on WEEX has yet to give me an entry signal, so I have a feeling today might leave without me. That'd be a bummer. But we'll get at least a good trade over here on the 501 mil challenge. Phones charged for the event. Yep, ES is pushing up again. Oh, it's so close to my TP. Come on. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, TP hit. My second TP was hit on ES. We're now almost to my third TP. Holy smokes, it's ripping. There we go. Come on, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to follow now. Now, ES is now breaking very important structure, and it should pump today. There we go. Bitcoin. Break that structure. Beautiful. 20 seconds. Shit, purple line, like, probably within this candle. We'll see if it has a low correction. It's kind of due for a little bit of a pullback. But might not do it until up here. This is where the real resistance will start coming in. We're really close to that purple line. It's getting really close to that first TP. Come on. Give it to us. It wants it. So Bitcoin is getting very close on the 15-minute key point of structure, and if it breaks above that with structure, and if it breaks above that, which is this high essentially here, if it breaks, if we can get a break above that, that'd be pretty awesome for our position. Pretty awesome for our position. Real, come on. Hit that. Hit it. Hit it. Come on. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Give it to us. Give it to us. Come on. Boom. Okay. Wait. There we go. It took my TP. I was like, oh my gosh, it didn't do it. All right. Took some TP there. Next target is either 2R or this line. 2R. 2R is the next target. So 2R, then the purple line. When we hit 2R, we'll move stop loss up to break even. Holy smokes, ES is still pushing. Come on, ES, hit my third TP. Oh my, yeah, Bitcoin's looking beautiful. Bitcoin is breaking structure on the 15-minute. Beautiful. Bitcoin is breaking structure on the 15-minute, and we see how we candle come. All right, 15 minutes until that event. So we didn't make much profit on that. My realized P&L is 9 cents. So essentially the fees are no longer in play, and now it's all should be pretty free gain here as we take more profits. 2R will be a 50% TP at this spot up here. Beautiful. Almost a 2R My ES position is almost a 2R, and then Bitcoin position is already almost a 2R. So looks great. I really wish I could just set partial TVs and let it just do its thing. It's like the one frustrating thing with this BLOFIN account. So ES is about to hit my 2R spot. 10-minute time frame for ES. All right, in the next 50 seconds, Bitcoin, if it closes at the current spot, this 15-minute candle has broken very important structure. I might actually, I guess, take that position. It broke structure. Let's see. All right, it broke structure. I guess we'll see a little bit of a correction here. I think today's going to be a good day. Yeah, internet connection is bad. Love you too. Audio and your internet connection. My internet connection's bad. Let me check something real fast. Unstable. Audio? Is the audio not working? Or something? Is something happening? Yeah, internet connection is bad. I should have good internet right now. Maybe I need to close down some of my programs. But my bitrate should be really good in regards to like unstable. Keyframe interval too high. Man, I wish I knew how to do the stream stuff better, like all the technical stuff. I'm like trying to see on my screen how bad is it. Oh, look, it looks clean on my end. I'm sorry guys if it's giving issues. I honestly am not very tech savvy when it comes to live stream stuff, so no audio coming through. It's back? Okay. Okay, yeah, because on my end it shows audio coming through everywhere. So I don't even know what would happen if that tech savvy like that. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to see a little bit of a correction now, especially after the pump, right? It's got to have a little bit of a correction, so this is normal. It's going to make a lower high, right? We broke 1, 2 areas or actually, sorry, only 1 on the 3-minute time frame. We need to break this one next for the 3-minute. That'd be the next one to break. So we broke 1 here. Now we need to break that orange line. But if you see, we also broke about the purple line, which is, if you go to the 15-minute time frame, that area right there. We 15-minute broke structure. Okay, so that's really good for us. And remember, higher time frame matters more than a lower time frame. All right, what time is it? 10 minutes. Dang, I got 10 minutes until the event. Frack. Oh, it's good and bad at the same time. Nice thing about those, they have their TP set and forget type thing. So that's nice about that. There we go, Bitcoin. Yes. Yes. Dude, please hit 2R before me, just before I have to do this event. That'd be a blessing. Please do something with the connection, Georgia. Something's wrong with the connection on YouTube too? No. I'm gonna check it out. Manage. I'm checking it out right now. Nine, 8. I want to see this break the orange line. On my side on YouTube, it says that the stream health is excellent and that there's nothing wrong right now. Which is funny. It's never excellent on YouTube. It's usually like usually YouTube's the one that's struggling, and YouTube is good. Twitch is choppy. I did change the bitrate today because everything online was telling me to change my bitrate from 6,800 to 6,000, and that's the only thing I changed for Twitch. I can't change it now that I'm live though. I don't think. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if it'll let me change it. 6,500. I don't know if that did anything. I tried to change something for Twitch, but I don't know if I can do it if I'm live right now. I'm sorry, guys. Well, at least the streams might not be great today, but at least the positions look great. Sorry, that's so frustrating. All right, what time is it? 7:53. I got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I got a shift. Come on, hit 2R for me, please. Please hit 2R before my event. Please hit 2R just before I have to leave. Let me lock in a winner. Please. I hate that I can't set partial TPs. ES is ripping again and pumping up even higher. And so is Bitcoin. There we go. Bitcoin, come on. Hit 2R. Hit 2R for me, please. Just do it so I can... Oh, let me change this. There we go. Tap it. Tap it for me. We broke structure on the 3-minute. We should tap 2R like right now. It's got nothing between there and the purple line. Time is it? 7:54. ES has almost hit my 2R spot for that trade. Still hasn't tapped it yet though over there also. So they're both toying with me. Oh, ES almost hit my 2R spot. Almost hit it. Oh, ES tapped my 2R spot, which means I moved my stop loss up to break even now. Come on, Bitcoin, do it for me. All right, this is, yep. Please, Bitcoin, please, please, please. On this candle, please. I just want to do it before the event starts. All right, I'm gonna start setting up the event over here. Okay, I'm gonna start setting up for this event. I'm gonna mute my mic and turn up the desktop audio for you guys, because that's how you'll hear me as I'm on the X Spaces. But I'll be watching this as we're doing it, because I want to make sure I tap into that TP up here, because it should tap into that very soon. So I'm gonna mute and then get this stuff ready, because it's 7. I'll wait until this candle closes. Okay. All right. 3 minutes until my event, so I'm gonna do that. Good morning, everyone. I'm super excited to get this event kicked off. We're doing the Kaizen Spotlight with AI agents, and it looks like we have all of our guests up here. Let me get. Looks like one of our speakers got knocked down, but hopefully they can hop back up here. But at the top of the screen, as we get this space started, if you're a listener right now or even a guest speaker, I'd invite you repost the spaces link, give it a like, and if you're also a listener right now and you have any questions for anybody in our guest panel, please shoot your questions down below on the spaces link, and we would love to get your questions answered and make sure every single host can give you some of their wisdom on the topics of AI and AI agents. Um, Uprock, I'm sending you the invite up. Jesse, I just got you up here too. So Uprock, if you want to join in, also. I'm trying to see if we got Send AI or when Send AI gets up here too, we'll invite him up. But good morning, everyone. As we get this space started, one of the things we'd like to do first is give each panel member the opportunity to share who they are, what you're doing in the space, and try to keep it short and sweet. And then at the end of the space, we'd like to give you guys a lot more time to really share your alpha of what you're building for 2025 and for the future of this year, so that people can really look out for and follow along and potentially earn from you guys. So I see first that's the closest to me is AI agent. Is it Kaya? I would love to hear what you guys are doing and what you're building. A quick intro for you.
So this is Simple Farmer. I'm the founder of Clutch, and Agent Kai is actually our automated agent that pretty much regulates the Clutch parlay markets. So I'm just speaking on Kaya's behalf. I guess it's a little duplicated in that way. Okay. So just to introduce myself, my name is OX Simple Farmer on Twitter. I built Clutch Markets, and Clutch Markets is pretty much a decentralized version of FanDuel, which also allows for users to create parlays on a polymarket odds. So pretty much you can take polymarket data and parlay your odds, meaning you can create a multi-leg bet, right? So you can combine, for example, if Trump is going to win the election with who's going to win the basketball game tonight, you get those compounded odds, and it's decentralized in a way that you can also deposit funds into the bank, deposit liquidity, and then earn yield from bettors who lose their bets. The way that we incorporate AI agents is that AI agent Kaya is our DeFi oracle. So it's pretty much we've combined a AI agent with the Symbiosis AI API, which has an additional search functionality, and it's able to give us perfect results to work as an oracle and resolve any bet. Um, which pretty much means like Kaya decides if you're going to win or lose, and then she also markets the parlays placed on the platform through X. So that's a little about us.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that. Next, can we get Jesse? Jesse, you're with Uprock, correct?
Yeah, hi there. First of all, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
Perfect, cool. Yeah, first, thanks for having me. So I decided to be here. Yeah, so my name is Jesse. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Uprock. Our mission at Uprock is to build the world's best data rewards program. We have a consumer app on all major platforms, but we're mobile first. We're the largest mobile first DePIN on Solana, almost 2.7 million installs. And that actually fuels a two-sided business. So we have a consumer app, and that fuels a SaaS platform called Prism. And Prism has three specific products. So first is a uptime monitoring that's decentralized. So far superior version to uptime monitoring powered by servers. We actually have it powered by millions of devices worldwide. Second is web scraping for AI. And then third is stress testing or cybersecurity tests like load testing, DDoS, simulated DDoS attack testing through the same network. How we think about, I just run one more couple sentences on AI side of it. We think of AI for ourselves when you think about a best reward program is how can we use AI interface? AI is to deliver a really great customer service. And so we're building Rocket AI to just do that. So I can expand on that later.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Jesse. Looking forward to hearing about that.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Next up, can we hear from Magnus and hear what you guys are building and doing?
Hey everyone, I'm Lyman, co-founder of Dragon Labs. So the team behind Magnus AI. So I have been building on Solana since 2022, focusing on SocialFi product and recently AI agent called Magnus. So we have created Magnus, an AI companion helping people navigate the NFT space, culture, and NFT investment on Solana. So happy to share a little bit more about that later. So really thank Omi for inviting me here today.
Stoked to have you, Magnus, and I'm excited to hear more of that. I know I'm bummed Omi's really sick today and he can't co-host with me. So he's in the audience. I know he's listening and know you're missed, Omi. Orbit, can you share a little bit with us on what you guys are doing and what you're building?
Yeah, hey guys, this is Ryan. I'm one of the co-founders of Orbit. We're essentially building a ChatGPT for Web3. We have effectively hundreds of different agents that are specialized agents that work in a swarm to cross-coordinate and support 117 blockchains and close to 200 protocols.
I love that, dude. I love it. ChatGPT on Web3 on the blockchain. Next up, Agenti. Can you give us a quick intro of who you are and what you do?
Okay, that's me, I guess. This is Bartu from AgentPy. We are building a Python toolkit for connecting AI agents on chain. I know that a lot of people are building on TypeScript, but outside of the crypto world, Python is the dominant language, especially in AI. So we just want to help them to connect on chain. Right now supporting 41 protocols, over 200 actions, so that any dev outside of the crypto world can now connect on chain, building AI agents on Python.
I love it. Thank you, Agenti, making it easy to do it. Adam and Jake, I know you guys are with the Emblem Vault. I would like to invite you guys to share what you guys are doing.
Yeah, sure. First, thanks for having us. Yeah, so Adam and I, we work at Emblem Vault, it's the leading NFT bridge in the industry. It's been around since 2016. Recently, we launched a product called Agent Hustle, which is on stage, which is a DeFi AI terminal. Think of it as like a Bloomberg terminal, but for trading tokens on Solana, which will eventually move over to Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can use the LLM to help you find trades. And eventually, here in the next few weeks, we'll have automated execution where you can actually find a token for you, buy it, and sell it all automatically. So you can have some, so you could go touch grass and have everything executing.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be asking some questions because I'm a day trader, so I like to touch grass and let it do it for me. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. I don't think I miss anyone. Sendai, if you're in the audience, please request and we'll get you up here, and we'll love to get you a little intro. But as we've finished introing each guest, let's get into the actual topic today. And again, if you're in the audience, there's a lot of people joining right now. If you can, like and share the space, show it some love, and put your questions down in the comments so we can make sure we get those answered for you, so you guys can walk away getting to know more about AI. But one thing I wanted to start off is I know some of you are multi-chain, some of you maybe are just specific to Solana, but I think all of you touch Solana in regards to the blockchain. But I want to ask, why is Solana uniquely positioned for AI-powered automation and just AI agents in general? Why have you guys picked to build on Solana? And if you want to raise your hand or just kind of unmute, I would love to hear from some of you guys.
Yeah,
I can go. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'll take
Go
it.
ahead.
So we decided, actually, Agent Hustle was our first Solana product. Emblem Vault had been mostly on Bitcoin and Ethereum for its 9 years in history. Solana is kind of just shown to dominate the application layer, and initially the AI layer. It has faster computation and transactions, and it's really where the volume is. And with automation, specifically, we'll say in terms of Agent Hustle, this is kind of where the traders are and building kind of sophisticated tooling. And you want to be where the action is. And we just kind of have this long-term outlook that Solana is going to continue to dominate the application layer, as we've kind of seen through meme coins, and now with AI, and it'll probably be something else kind of after that. And you just want to be where the action is and where the liquidity is. And it has the newest, and I guess you'd say the newest organic culture that has seemed to stay over the last 3 or 4 years, where a lot of other blockchains have a culture kind of come in and then it dissipates in a bear market and then it kind of gets this new one. But a lot of the Solana community hung around through the bear market, and to us that shows long-term growth, and that it's going to be kind of one of the 3 major chains moving forward between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana.
Jesse, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, for us, I learned about Solana in the first year it started, and and then kind of DeFi summer happened pretty quickly after that. Personally, I do a lot of crypto crash courses for my friends, and so I just like to early adopt and try a lot of new technology. So we were trying all the different wallets. Tried the Kepler wallet, obviously MetaMask was my first one, Near Wallet, Phantom, all of them, and so I'm like just going through and explaining these to my friends. And I've always just noticed since the beginning, the Solana experiences, just from even the wallet level, was just better. It was faster. The transaction fees weren't ridiculous. And so I ended up constantly just saying, hey, you know what, just install Soulflare or Phantom. And so I'm thinking, so as we're thinking about building Uprock, it was already like really obvious. Like I just knew the onboarding, offboarding of just telling people how to, and a lot of half our users are actually Web 2. Because we're mobile first, so we go to the Play stores and the App stores. So it's like actually Uprock is their first experience, their first wallet, and so we need something that's fast. Transaction fees are fast. It's just and I wanted to echo what the guys, what you said before, is like we just noticed all the conferences had a really strong builder vibe, and I went through obviously 2 different bull and bear cycles, and you can tell even during those times, I'll just look at the GitHub commits and people are still building. So I just knew we made a good bet early on.
Yeah, I just layer on that. I mean, I 100% agree. The wallet infrastructure and just the ease of use of Solana it's amazing. I had to do some transactions on, between Base and ETH mainnet the other day, and it was like, oh my God, felt like I was in the dark ages. But I think Orbit earlier said they're kind of abstracting away this wallet layer. That's definitely what we're looking to do with Hustle as well. I mean, I think for the first time in all my crypto career, I felt like, wow, AI agents are the way we can onboard the rest of the world to crypto, and actually do away with wallets, because like I'm sure Orbit's doing what we're doing, which is you're going to log into Hustle or Orbit and be able to interact with basically every blockchain, and do it without even knowing what you're doing, right? So that's kind of the end state for us. We're starting with trading and kind of degen activities, but that's basically the end state we're working for.
So essentially, like with what I'm understanding is like through your agent, your agent will deal with the wallet, your agent will deal with the transactions, and you won't even like I
Yeah.
won't have to deal with my Phantom or the Soulflare or whatever.
Exactly. I mean,
Okay.
right now we're logging in, we're, kind of crypto native. So you're logging in with your Solana wallet, right? But the reality is that can be replaced with your Google or with your Twitter account or whatever. You're just going to log in to a terminal, Agent Hustle, I'm hopeful. And then basically, because we have the underlying infrastructure to deal basically with every blockchain, we give you wallets that are self-custody wallets. You own them. And then we provide the technical infrastructure where you don't need to know all the details about bridging and back and forth. You just get what you want when you need it. That's kind of the end state I think a lot of us see right now is happening, and we think it's the big prize with AI agents and crypto is abstracting away that wallet layer.
I love that. No, that's huge because I literally I'm on calls all the time on FaceTime where people are screen sharing. I'm like, okay, click this button, I'll click this button, I'll do this, I'll do that. And like get rid of that, yeah, it'd be super helpful because I'm literally dealing with it every week on onboarding friends and stuff into crypto. So that's cool. I really love it. I love to hear it. Anybody else have anything they would like to add into that quick question? If not, I'll move on to the next one. Oh, let me get Agency Pie back. Jesse, did you have something?
Yeah, I just wanted to. That was a really good point. I mean, that's how we think about it too. Because, like I said, I've done this personally for so many friends. AI is like what's great about it is it just completely transformed the human and machine interface, right? And I'm surprised how much crypto apps haven't fully embraced AI to just make to abstract all the complexity of Web3 apps because it's so complex still. And it should like you should never have to actually click on a block like a soul scan link ever again if you're just a customer. You should be able to just talk to the app like your friend, like really literally talk to the wallet like your friend would, and yeah, I'm just surprised we have not embraced that yet, and that's how we think about it too. And especially if you scale really fast, and Web3 is powerful for scaling really quickly with users. Like, how do you actually deliver a personalized customer experience? And because we get thousands of emails every day, so I think this will just help us as a startup to do better. But also just the interface itself, I think this is like really excited to. We're exploring all different ways to do it. We're excited how other people are doing this using agents to make just the Web3 experience better too. So anyway, just wanted to add to that. Thanks.
No, I love it. I love it. One question I have, another one is, do you guys think going into like 2025, maybe even to 2026, are we moving towards a fully AI agentic like experience on blockchain? Or do you think it'll still stay pretty like 50-50 on it all? Jake and then Agenti, I'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot on our show that we host, but we on our team we kind of think that the next cycle is going to be what's called the intelligence cycle, whereas this last cycle in crypto was the attention cycle, and the one before that was kind of this like utility cycle where, with NFTs, people were trying to throw stuff at the wall of token gating things, using your NFTs as tickets for real world events and so forth. And then this cycle, this last one, it was about meme coins, social fi, live streaming. And right now we're kind of in this early stages of using AI in different types of ways, whether it's for trading, right? Whether it's for sourcing alpha, whether it's for entertainment. And I think, whether it's 2 months from now or 2 years from now, AI will be basically at the center, or maybe even you say it's kind of the foundation of what all these projects are building, whether it's a completely immersive AI experience like with Agent Hustle, or whether they're kind of a more traditional crypto brand like Magic Eden announced that they're building an AI trading bot for their existing platform. But it seems like over the last few weeks, a lot of different existing companies and protocols have realized that they need to have an AI strategy, and it seems like people are really starting to scramble, at least from what I'm seeing on the timeline.
Agenti, you were up next.
Yeah, for sure. Until this day, for the last 2 cycles, I think we can say in crypto you need to be terminally online to do many actions. But in real world, like in the Web2 financial world, in the stock exchanges, most of the trades are done via what we call bots. So AI agents will replace most of them in crypto, especially in trading part. So you don't need to be terminally online. You can touch grass and things can be handled by your AI agent. We will definitely see this until the next cycle. So all of the foundations, all of the AI agents, all of the protocols that has been built in crypto world are gonna definitely serve this area, because this space was like a personal space, but now it's becoming like in an institutional level, becoming more people are involved, so we need more tools around that, and AI agents will definitely help us here.
I love that. Orbit, I would love to hear from you.
Yeah. So I totally echo both of their points. But the other thing I also look at quite a bit is that like I have quite a few friends in the Web2 AI space. And kind of what I see this year is like I think 2025 would be like the year of the agent. We're already seeing that on crypto, and then we're seeing this in Web2 quite a bit as well, with many different companies coming out for agents for various services or professions. So I think what's going to happen though is this year, and we talk about this a lot on our spaces and stuff, is that I think there's going to be like this huge convergence of many technologies kind of coming together. Like we'll have regulatory clarity, I think, later this year. Stable coins will become very prominent. You have very fast block times, high TPS. And I think like you're going to have essentially this convergence where you're going to have many different agents that'll support various different tasks. And you'll need to subcontract out like tasks to like different agents. So you may have like a front agent, kind of like you have like a consulting group, and then you have other agents that sit behind that, or other people that would sit behind that original front person to help perform a given duty or task or job. Um, I think we're going to see that in agents, and like crypto will become a necessity in order to support that agentic economy. So it'll be effectively the rails to empower all of that. So I get really excited about that. So not only echoing the previous points, but I think that's like from the other side on Web2, I think is that's the accelerant for blockchain and crypto adoption that is also going to happen from that side. So I'm super pumped.
I love it. Thank you for that insight, Orbit. Jesse, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I think what's exciting about the agent world too is, especially with crypto, I think it's just like a match made in heaven. One is like, if you think about the like an LLM, it's it's about just generating mostly like just text in and out, while agents are more about solving problems. And I think if you look at like typically an agent has kind of three main components: perception of like understanding the world around them, so that's text, sensors, APIs, etc. Well, what's that mean? How do you understand the world around you? That's totally what DeepIn's all about, whether it's sensors or token incentivized networks to get mine whatever data, weather system, just web scraping online. This is what DeepIn is powered. And this is going to be amazing, because all these agents are going to need compute and bandwidth and just tons of data to actually solve problems. And so Web3 is perfect for this. It's why all these DeepIn networks are so excited to have so many communities want to solve these big problems. So yeah, it's going to happen. Then you have the reasoning, that kind of reasoning layer, the logic layer of policies. This is actually, I think, the hard part. Like there's concepts called retrieval augmented, like RAG AI. Essentially, the AI needs to have some context building. So whether it's understanding the world around you, then having some logic, understanding how do you deliver great customer service if the AI doesn't remember who you are constantly. So it needs to have some a system in place where it can actually retrieve information about the customer and gets to know you over time. Like that's really, really a hard problem. We're trying to think about how we're doing it better. And then obviously the third thing is just actually do something on your behalf, take action. And so it's all that's really exciting. I'm actually glad that there's not like one God model, one God agent that's taking over. Like it's very clear to me now there's a lot of specialized agents. And so how we think about for Uprock is we're going to have our own specialized agent that just deliver great experience, that our agent knows Uprock, knows our policies, can do some actions that we do best. But we'd love to just integrate with a lot of different agents and make sure that through our Uprock network, any other agents we work with can crawl the internet at scale and deliver the best output, because they have the best input that's unblocked. Yep.
I love that take, Jesse, because it kind of works perfectly into my next question. How are developer toolkits like Agenti or like the Solana Agent Kit lowering the barrier to AI agent development? Because like Jesse's saying, like collaboration sounds like is huge in this AI agent economy, and like the kind of this meta that's coming up. So like these developer toolkits, how can they lower that barrier of collaboration or integration of maybe many AI agents into one as they're working together, and so on and so forth, like in regards to the context? But yeah, I would love to hear some thoughts on that.
Yeah, for sure. I can chime in here. Like what we really do is that there are lots of protocols, and all of them have their API SDKs already, but just having them in one basket, installing just one SDK makes developers' life so much easier. So if you want to trade on Jupiter, you just call the Jupiter function. If you want to do a cross-chain bridge, you just call the debridge function. So it's just installing one SDK and calling functions, making developers' life and AI agents load life easy, and the lower the load. And for also like for the toolkits, there is now like a trend with the MCP servers, so that your AI agent can understand the context where the tool is connecting. So Solana Agent Kit, we are also partners with them. We are supporting their Python side. They have their MCP servers. Our MCP server will be going live next week, so that your AI agent now fully understands the context of your toolkit, if you make some add-ons to your toolkit, in the classic API connection, you just need to address that new function again. But with the MCP servers, your AI agent can read the context and understand what's a new add-on on the toolkit. And with a simple call function, a lot of more functionalities can be added on there. So we're just enablers here, helping AI agents do actions on chain. That's the part we're taking in this space, and I'm glad some people are doing it. Crossmint doing amazing space, Eliza doing amazing things, Pippin, the frameworks. We are the on-chain connectivity tools. We try to set the foundation, the base level for AI agents on chain.
I love that. And real fast, I'm going to interrupt the topic because I think some of our guests might have to leave soon because I know they can only stay for 30 minutes. But if you're in the audience right now, shoot our guests a follow. Tune into what they're doing because as you can already tell by this the short conversation we've had already, they're experts. They're very wise in this, and they're all building something amazing. So make sure you shoot them a follow and stay in the know of what they're doing. So if we lose any of our guests, thank you so much for showing up because I know some of you might have to leave early. But all right, let's continue that conversation. If there's anybody else who would like to tune into that. If not, I have another question that I want to dive into. All right, I'm gonna dive into the next one. For the audience members, and if any of you guys in the panel can answer this one, I'm sure you can. But are there concrete examples of how an AI agents are already being used on Solana that they can take advantage of if it's yours or just some you seeing around in the area of Solana or even other networks? Like I know Emblem Vault are on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Orbit's on multi-chain too. So what are some concrete examples that our audience can take advantage of right now when they're done with this space? They can go check it out and actually start using.
I'll go right now. I'll shoot up. So I just pinned something up to the top. Adam and I, we started doing live streams with Agent Hustle, and yesterday we had him find a token for us. So actually find 3 tokens for us based off of his analysis. He bought them, and all 3 of them shot up at least 100%. One of them had a 700% gain, as you can see up there. It went up 358%. And actually, at the end of this stream, we asked him to purchase 1 token that he felt would be best to hold for 48 hours and would have a 100% gain. And that token right now is up about 55%. That was Ghibli, which is like a meme coin runner. So you can actually go to the website right now and go get his type of analysis. The exit, you can automate some of the entries and help him find. And then in a few weeks, we'll have automated exits through something we're called conditional based executions, which I think a few other DeFi AI platforms are also kind of gravitating towards. So if anyone has any questions, you can literally just go to the account or just look what's pinned into the nest, as well as a few other tools that are on the platform.
That is awesome, Jake. That is sick, and it's cool that you're live streaming it too. Like and actually showing the proof in the pudding, right? That's awesome. Those are some killer trades. Clutch, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, so just a current use case. You can absolutely, right now, anytime, or after the space, go on to clutch.market, and that's our website. You're able to create a parlay. You can pretty much place a bet, combining odds from any world event, political stuff, sports, of course, player props as well. And then after, once your bet is actually complete and all the events are complete, you're able to send your parlay to the AI agent for grading. Essentially, the AI agent will inform you whether you have won or not. That's Kaya. And after that, of course, if you won, you'll be able to withdraw your funds. And if you lose, you don't get any money. But the interesting thing is that we actually show the work directly on the UI. So we'll actually show you the response being parsed by the LLM directly on the UI. And after that, you're able to see why you won or lost. I think that's an excellent use case. It's working via Python script as well. And it's something I admire with, again, TPy is that they'll bring so many use cases within DeFi to AI agents. I think in general, like we've talked about, the smart wallet factor in crypto seems to be more than a bit outdated. I think it's rather difficult for people to use who have no exposure to crypto. And I'm hoping that AI agents and a lot of the people we've talked to today are able to improve that. Because at the end of the day, Clutch, for example, it's like FanDuel, but with crypto, it could really bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 users, but we still have the difficulty of, onboarding those users and getting them to work through the experience of using a smart wallet for the first time.
I love that. Making the barrier to entry almost minimal. I love that. Like, we need more stuff of that. Magnus, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, so I think that the quality of the decision making from the AI is based on the large number of data, specifically on real time data that the agent has. And right now we are have an experiment with Magnus on in terms of NFT investment. So for the last few weeks, Magnus has like have suggest several NFT investment. So right now it has bought over like 6 collections already, and we're still like looking it as a back test for the future NFT investment for Magnus agent. In general, I think that with the current pace of like uh, data protocol and data source on going on Solana, especially like the MCP server different protocol that's being published like daily. I strongly believe that there's going to be like more use case to take advantage of that.
Order filled.
And also like if we think about like how the AI agent can make a decision and even let that do the transaction and sign the transaction for us. We recently have a proposal with Metaplex on their recent feature on core NFT, which allow like each NFT have the ability to sign the transaction. So later on, you can have like a like experiment that you gave the NFT your NFT to identity like 10 or 5 or 10 soul and have its own like investment strategy, and you can watch it invest in real time. So it's gonna be a really amazing like use case. We're gonna see maybe like I think it's gonna be happening like months after we have finalized all the bike tests with Magnus. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like really interesting use case with NFT and AI at the moment.
I love it. I love it. And what I'm hearing a lot of you guys is talking about trading NFTs, like integration into your life. And do you think soon we're gonna be at a place where we can completely, like, I know you guys made the joke of like, hey, like, go touch grass and let it do its thing. Like, do you think we'll be at a place where we can completely let AI, take over this kind of stuff with us? And like, we can kind of like, you're gonna monitor a little bit here and there, but like, is that a place that we're heading, Adam?
Bro, I think the answer is yes, but these things take years. Like, I mean, we get very excited in crypto because we move so, so fast and there's always so much money to be made quickly. But the reality is anybody who's up on this space building this stuff, you recognize how challenging it is. It's significantly challenging. Like I'll just speak to Hustle, he's going to be multi-chain. He's not even multi-chain yet. And we already have the multi-chain technology built with our core, team and infrastructure. But connecting it to the LLM, doing it in a secure way, all these sort of things are extremely challenging. So, we tend to get ahead of ourselves in crypto. Like I'm absolutely.
Oh, I think I lost you there for a little bit, Adam. It cut out. Right after you said we get ahead of ourselves in crypto. Okay, I think you're back.
Am I back? Yeah. Can you hear me now? You got me? Oh yeah. I just we tend to we get so hyped because there's tokens and money involved that we tend to get ahead of our skis as far as like how long things take to actually do. And I just saying any builder on this space knows how difficult this tech is. Like we have the underlying tech with Emblem Vault to do cross-chain trading. but to actually integrate it into an LLM, into Agent Hustle so that it works seamlessly. It's able to, the user's able to do it, not screw it up. That sort of stuff is really a heavy lift, and may take longer than we currently think it's going to take. So I'd give it some time, but yes, I do feel like we're moving in that direction.
Okay, that's really good to know. I was kind of wondering, like, maybe this year are we gonna see that? But if it sounds like,
Dude, that's the thing. You never know. Like, the AIs are getting so good so quick. I mean, we all feel that, right? We do feel that. Even us, like, we just launched Agent Hustle 2.0 like less than a week ago. And dude, you punch in things and it's like, wait, we didn't know he could do multi-step stuff yet. That wasn't supposed to be till the next update, and he's already doing it, right? So, like, that kind of stuff is crazy. But still, you do have to still kind of build the underlying tech. So, and that does take time.
that's awesome. That's funny. You're like, what the heck? I didn't know he could do it. Anybody else have anything you'd like to say to that in regards to kind of fully letting your AI take over your trading or tasks or things like that?
Yeah, I think of it like, well, we know it's in a good place if you feel safe letting the AI speak on your behalf and spend money on your behalf. I think those are two tests. Like, actually send emails representing yourself. Like, no one's really trusting that yet because you don't know what it's going to say. You need to kind of like build that trust and then spend your money. So right now, I think a good way to build up that trust is to do stuff that's like a little safer, but also complicated, like just understanding staking programs, or just explaining that better and auto staking for you, or watching something on chain. And so just getting alerts about something that's like hyper time sensitive, or like you need to take action in real time. At least the agent can let you know, because it's always on. It can always auto scan, always like load websites constantly every few minutes that you tell it to do, or just watch things on chain, and just so that it just seems like it's working on your behalf while you sleep. Then I think real quickly it'll be like, okay, here, I'll trust it to spend $5 or $10 at start. So that's how we think about it. Like, speak on your behalf, spend on your behalf.
I love it. I love it. I want to ask, something in regards to, like, kind of like speaking to Clutch and the parlay, and even for the trading. If we start getting AI agents doing it for us, and they're like a hack, right? And they're super smart, they can like analyze things way deeper than we can. Is it a way that we're like almost, having this enhanced betting or enhanced trading, like almost kind of cheating? And what do you guys think to that? Like, in regards to having these agents potentially doing it, like where Adam and Jake were saying they had a live stream and this AI agent picked, a couple coins that some are up over 400%, some are up over 50%. Like, that's a hack for some people who maybe are new to trading, who are struggling.
Yeah, I kind of see it as even the playing fields. I mean, Wall Street has had these, in terms of like trading specifically, Wall Street's like had these type of tools for decades at this point. And a lot of the early, I guess you'd say a lot of the early participants in the crypto space, which are, developers of building not as advanced, but, sophisticated bots that also do this type of automation. And so now what these tools do is it brings these tools to retail. So you don't have to have any type of developer knowledge. You just have to have some sort of creativity and know how to prompt, right? So like, I could see a future where instead of people asking for the contract address, they're just going to ask for what's the right prompt to say so that they can get the type of winning trade. And I think, moving into this like intelligent cycle, those who are very creative, I think will really have the advantage, because now essentially the majority of people will have access to the same tools. So, and there's always going to be an edge in the market. And if everyone has the same type of tools, then your edge is going to be creativity.
I 100% agree, right? Like there's people who can, type and use ChatGPT to edit a photo, and there's people who can use ChatGPT, right, to like literally create something that is, I mean, to me it's a little bit over my head. I'm not very good at it. I'm the guy who's just typing simple things, but I have a friend who literally creates a ChatGPT prompt that literally helps him run his entire company. And like, yeah, I agree with you that the creativity is kind of your limitation, I guess, when it comes to this stuff. Anybody else would like to speak to that question?
I would just layer in on what Jake said. Like it's you know, so many people in, you know, our Discord or on Telegrams or whatever are like, I just want the bot to trade and make me money. And it's like they don't realize that as soon as a bot is made that does that, the ability to just set it and forget it goes to zero. Like it's a race to zero. Um, you know, that's where this kind of like the human level comes in, or the human kind of, as you said, creativity or genius can come in, and actually make the to, you know, kind of focus the LLM in certain directions. Those people are always going to do better. People who think that the LLM is going to make, or you know, an AI agent like Hustle is going to make everybody the same. That is definitely not the way it's going to work. It'll probably, my gut says it even makes it maybe a little bit worse. So, you know, those 1%ers who are great traders, great meme coin traders or something, will probably do even better. So it's not a magic bullet to like magically make everything even amongst people. I don't think that's going to happen at all.
I'd agree. I'd 100% agree. I have a lot of people that like do the same thing with me in regards to trading or whatever, where they want it to be just easy and a quick grasp. But I think that's what a lot of people think when it comes to the AI agents. Like they think it's just going to be easy. You don't even have to do anything. It just auto does it for you. But you don't realize the creativity or the prompts or the conversation you have to have with it to really teach it what you want and have that basically talk with it.
Yeah, I do think it will, though. It will make kind of crypto easier, right? So if I want to bridge some, you know, turn Sol into, you know, Ethereum on base, right? Like that, it's like, okay, what do I have to do? I have to go search how I'm going to do this, you know? Um, I think that sort of interaction and stuff is going to be way easier. Way. I mean, the LLMs and the agents will solve that. So kind of the things that make crypto hard or a pain in the butt, those are going to be completely abstracted away. I'm convinced of that because I already see it happening like at a rapid pace, and that may be solved in 6 months. Like that's the kind of thing that I think is really exciting for us, just this like ability to onboard and make, even for crypto natives, like most of the people in this space, just make your life easier. You know, if you want to explore a new chain, I want to go to abstract, I don't have to figure out how to go to abstract. I'm just on abstract. I think that sort of thing is really exciting.
And now, when it comes to the multi-chain, I know we have a couple people here who can speak to this. Is it actually like live? You can actually start doing the multi-chain, or is it still a concept that's still being developed? Orbit, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, for us, it is live. So we support EVM, SVM, Bitcoin, Aptos, SWI, and Cosmos, if I didn't say that one already. So we support a lot of different VM types. What we do have is like our native wallet that's in there is only EVM and Solana, and then you'd have to connect some like stuff for like Cosmos, and we have some stuff to like try and make that better. But like that's kind of the main hiccup. Most of our user activity though is on Solana or in EVM. So like I'd say like probably 98% is in those two, with probably 75% of that being on Solana directly. Um, so, you know, we really haven't had a whole lot of user requests on that, but the way in which we were able to scale to all this, you know, kind of talking about some of the stuff we were talking about earlier, is we actually built out agents to build out agents, if you will. So we have like a pipeline of 30 agents that pull in developer docs and write the code to create the agent to like integrate into our system. So we actually had this support about a year ago. So we've been out for a while doing this. Our original product was called Surface Area. So it's the models have gotten a lot better, which have made the product a lot better. Yeah, I mean, I think you know, the multi-chain stuff is definitely though live today though, and all that's in production. And I'm really excited about also like the ease of like popping between chains, and kind of like scaling on that into the future.
Yeah, I would just say, you know, obviously with Agent Hustle, Emblem Vault, our core tech is multi-chain, but we really wanted to focus on Solana first and get all kind of the interface right first and nail that down before we went multi-chain. So it's probably going to be, I don't know, 30 to 60 days before we
Order
turn
filled.
on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Base, of course. Just, we just want to get our there's a lot to learn here, and a lot to build out before we go multi-chain, and we wanted to get it right on Solana first.
Sweet. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And it's exciting to see, because there's been times I've been hearing about, Abstract was the big one recently, and I've even been seeing some people on my timeline who are big Solana maxis, but they even started going into like AVAX. And I was like, dude, I have no idea how to get my Solana to AVAX, and honestly, there's probably cool opportunities, but I like Solana. I'm just gonna leave it on Solana, right? But the fact that you guys are already making it that easy to swap over, that's really exciting, and it really will open a lot more doors for people who want to take advantage of not just one blockchain, right? Because sometimes it feels like once you pick your blockchain, you're stuck on your blockchain, right? Like you're kind of locked in. But now that it seems like those avenues and those doors are opening up much wider for us to take even more advantage of things. So I love it. I did have one person put in a question specifically for Agent Hustle AI, and they say, "How do you guys think Agent Hustle AI compares to the All Wayfinder?" I'm not sure. I don't have context for the All Wayfinder, but I'd love it if you guys could maybe answer that. That was one of the audience members' questions.
Yeah, I could give this a shot. So Agent Hustle is in this category. What's called DeFi AI. There's, from what I've seen, that there's like maybe 5 or 6 projects that are very similar. I believe Orbit is one of these, as well as Heyanon, Wayfinder, Us, Griffin. And really, what all of these are is, I like to just call them terminals, right? It's generally like a ChatGPT kind of interface, with it could be either just a ChatGPT interface that you interact with, and it does this type of like chain abstraction or token abstraction or trading abstraction. What we did with Agent Hustle instead is we built things called mini apps, where on the left-hand side, you can manually swap just like you would on Jupiter. You can manually LP. We have like a pump fund mini app. And then on the right-hand side, you can, there's a Agent Hustle LLM terminal where you can talk to Agent Hustle. He could perform trades. And so we try to have this kind of, I guess you call it traditional experience by clicking buttons, and then this new experience with the terminal, and the mini apps and the terminal also kind of interact with one another with pre-generated context and stats and things like that. So I would say they're all in the same category. I mean, if you're trying to say a little bit more of like, what's the value or what's the experience, Wayfinder's not live yet. I know there's people trading it, but they're all quite similar products, which I think is really attacking kind of 2 or 3 main themes. One of them Adam touched on, which is like abstracting away the UX, right? Not having users have to click 20 or 30 buttons to bridge assets across chains. It just does all of that for you. It also kind of funnels in this like idea of like trying to find alpha, whether it's, using the agent to pull the market data to then kind of come up with a hypothesis for you to trade, or even just education. Just kind of a testimonial from some of our users is we have this onboarding experience where you kind of click a few buttons and it creates these pre-generated text. So it kind of teaches you what to do. And a lot of our users have said that they had no idea what an LP is, but because they're in this terminal, they could sit there and talk to the AI to learn about what even an LP is. And then they can kind of test with small amounts to understand it. And, they've said like, they're not really big on the AI kind of trend, but now they're a little bit more of a believer because they don't have to go in public and look like an idiot to kind of learn how crypto works. They can literally just sit there and talk to the AI. And I think that's probably one of the underlying more powerful components to the DeFi AI sector.
I love it. No, I'm sure. Let me see who it was. Lofty put in that question. So thank you so much for answering that. And it's honestly really excited to see what you guys are doing with the DeFi AI, right? Like, and DeFi is a huge opportunity. So to make it that barrier to entry and the opportunity more accessible is massive for a user. Thank you guys for doing that. As we're getting to the top of the hour, I would like to start getting to the close of our space and give you guys time to each just share with the audience of what are you guys building for 2025? What can we get excited for? And how can we learn and earn alongside of you in this next season? Clutch, you're at the top for me with AI Agent. Would you guys be open to sharing what in 2025 can we get most excited for you guys and really start earning with you and maybe going and giving some insight to the users of going to use your platform?
Yeah, absolutely. So coming up here shortly, we're actually starting a free bets campaign. We're essentially giving people risk-free bets who are whitelisted from certain communities. So if anybody in the chat actually has a community that they'd like me to whitelist, please feel free to reach out via DM. It pretty much means you go on, you make a bet, and because our platform actually generates an NFT receipt for each bet, you're able to redeem that NFT receipt for USDC, essentially making your bet free up to $25. So that's going to be fun. The way that you can earn with Clutch is by depositing liquidity into the bank, essentially inheriting the risk of the bank and paying out bettors and earning yield from bettors. That's actually performed really well. For our USDC pool on Clutch Markets, people are averaging 200% APY over the last 30 days. That being said, it's been live only for about 32 days. So this is a 1 month so far sample, but we're hoping to continue a positive trend, given that is still one of the best APYs ever generated for stablecoins. And yeah, so users can look forward to that. We're also going to be doing an NFT collection. It's just going to be like a fun, they're actually going to be called clutch puppies. They're actually a type of dog. So they should be fun to bring a little more community into the experience. As far as the AI agent goes, we're going to continue developing the functionality, making sure that users have a clear idea of what exactly the AI agent is doing and how it's doing it directly on the UI. And yeah, we're just going to continue to keep grinding. Somebody mentioned earlier that we are potentially in the attention cycle. My goal here is to give users an alternative to, turbo gambling on meme coins, to get into a more classic form of gambling, which is parlays, the most popular form of gambling that exists on planet Earth currently. So hoping to continue to do that. And shout out to everybody in the group. I think your guys' products are awesome. And shout out to you, Kaizen. You've been a great host.
Thank you. I have a quick question for you, Clutch. When it comes to that USDC earning, what does that look like for you? Like is it a liquidity pool that we're depositing into, or what exactly is that transaction? Like what sorry, I'm maybe I missed the deeper, what is that product? But like if I were to go into your platform and deposit the USDC for the APY, what does that actually look like in regards to what I'm actually depositing into?
Yeah, so actually we're currently multi-chain. So this is a feature to access. You actually have to go onto Arbitrum. But the way it looks is pretty much if you click Be the Bank on the Clutch Market platform, you'll be able to see a dashboard that shows your liquidity management. You're depositing your USDC into the contract, which is connected to a liquidity pool, of course. And then you and the other members within the liquidity pool are inheriting the risk from all the bettors. So that means that, for example, if me and you both deposit $10,000 each and a bet comes in of $100, if that bettor wins, we both pay him out 50-50. But if he loses, we get his USDC 50-50. I hope I explained that properly. And currently it's working really well because obviously people are not as good at gambling as they think they are. We have had big wins. We've had wins as big as 25K on the platform, and the end of the month performance of the liquidity pool has still been net positive. And that's just, a showcase of how profitable parlays are. There's a reason FanDuel and DraftKings are multi-billion-dollar corporations. So yeah, the UI will pretty much show you everything, and it shows you the parlays that are connected to your liquidity as well in real time. Yeah, I think it's a great potential option if anybody wants to give Clutch a try. It's pretty fun.
So you get to basically be on the side of the house instead of being okay. I see that. I see it.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. No, that's awesome. Jesse, I would love to hear from Uprock of what you guys are doing in 2025 and what the audience can potentially learn and earn from you guys in coming up this year.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, first of all, this has been a lot of fun. It's great to hear all the different AI companies here too. So I'd love to connect you guys after this. And so I would leave you with two things. One, yeah, you can earn today just by installing our apps on Android and iOS. It's really quickly like really under a minute you start earning, and that's part of our data reward network. There's also shop to earn, play to earn. So we're gonna expand more of those programs because our Uprock users constantly ask us to have more active ways to earn UPT, and all that's feeding. Just to bring it back to AI, you know, all these agents, and even people when they use ChatGPT, you assume the agent can just crawl the internet like your personal database. It really cannot do that, especially you cannot do that at scale. And there's companies like Cloudflare. You look at Cloudflare's latest blog post, just Google AI Labyrinth. It's a huge project they're doing where they're trying to, especially either block or throttle AI agents. And it's pretty clever what they're doing. So if your agents go to a site, they can pay Cloudflare to detect that you're a bot or an agent, and then they use AI against your agent, and it'll actually use AI generation to create a fake site, and essentially have your agent crawl some, probably not misinformation, but just not relevant. So there's going to be this constant battle, and I think the internet is the ultimate community place where the free flow of data should be rewarded and incentivized. And if we live in this AI world, Web3 is all about decentralizing data, and that's where we want to do it. So I think our network. When you download our app, you're helping build a better internet by making free flow data better. And I think in the Web3 world, when you get rewarded handsomely for making everything more liquid. So there's that side of things. We have almost 3 million installs today. Like you said, we're going to have our own agent in our app that's going to deliver our customer service. But we love to talk to everyone here today too, because we want people to be exposed to all these different agents and just kind of maybe do a rev share model. We're thinking about having a DApp store or agent store, because we have users, it's crypto native, they have UPT they're earning, they want to be able to spend that. We want to make it really easy to swap for some tools. And one of those things definitely is going to be AI agents for us this year. The other thing is, if anyone here, if you are interested in having your agent be able to crawl the internet at scale, get hyper-local real-time data, and not have to set up proxies and all that, definitely check out prism.uprock.com. We have a web scraper for AI. It's invite only at this moment as we get out the kinks and learn, just figure things out. So love to just sign people up who are interested in that product, and it's going to be free in the beginning. Just want to get to, while we're in beta. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your time today. It was awesome.
I love it, Jesse. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, that's why we do this space. So not only can the audience members, learn and get more insight into what some people are building, but also hopefully we're building, our network here on these panels, and hopefully you guys can, work together and we can build some more connections. So I love doing these spaces. I love hosting them. I love having all these guests on the panel because, it's so cool to see what everyone's building. Magnus, I would love to hear what you guys are doing in 2025 and what we can learn and earn from you.
Yeah, it's great to hear from all the AI companies today. So for Magnus, we're going to have like a Telegram group chat for Magnus where you can start to interact with Magnus on NFT insights and also on NFT advisement. So I think that it's going to be first, it's going to be a gated group for all the NFT that Magnus has bought, and we're going to focus on the quality of interaction there and also on the size, like the engagement. So right now, is Magnus is much more on the size like community engagement AI, since we're still like testing with all the NFT investment that it has. But in the vision, in the long-term goal, eventually we want to turn Magnus into like a true like community NFT holder. All response and participation and also the on-chain action will be automated, from investing to voting, to buying different token or broadcasting its own like opinion on different NFT projects, and eventually adding value to the community itself and the whole NFT space in general. So tomorrow we're gonna open up the Telegram group chat for Magnus, and like all the NFT top NFT community on Solana can start joining and like having like a channel for NFT insights and alpha on Solana. So it's gonna be we have a really like catchy tagline for Magnus. It's gonna be the first like NFT AI agent aiming for the 1 million NFT portfolio, and we'll start like stacking up the portfolio right now. And yeah, that's what we're gonna focusing right now on Magnus at the moment, fine tuning all the interaction and make the better like decision making for Magnus. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm excited for you guys, and I hope if you're in the audience, give him a follow and show some love to Magnus. Orbit, I would love to hear what you guys are doing in 2025 and how we can learn and earn with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. First off, really happy to be here, and this is a really great space. So thank you for hosting this. Um, for us, we're working on our V2. Essentially, it's fully autonomous agents is our major focus based off of risk profiles for individual users. So we saw lots of clustering around particular activities on our platform, mainly around trading, and then some of it around stablecoin management and essentially just like yields there. So we're effectively building a fully autonomous agents for that directly. On top of that, we've had interest from other protocols and wallets to actually integrate our tech. So we'll build out kind of like an integration for that for enterprise. And so that'll be coming out probably after V2. And our first version probably won't include wallets, but probably the second version will include wallets if that was something that they would like in this fully autonomous type agent setup inside of maybe their wallet or platform. So yeah, lots of stuff going on there. Super excited about it. Mainly the main thing I'm really excited about is we're bringing voice to Orbit. So that's the main way I interact with a lot of these chat applications now. I don't know about everyone else here, but absolutely love just talking to stuff. It makes my life so much easier. If you haven't tried Super Whisperer on your like Mac or Windows machine for like just using Cursor or anything else, like definitely give it a try. Great application outside of crypto and everything else, but definitely a great application for that. So, anyways, yeah, thanks again. This was a great space and really great to meet everyone.
So thankful to have you, Orbit, up here, and love the idea of the voice interaction. We've had a couple AI agents with voices, and so it's cool to see you guys integrate that. Adam and Jake, I would love to hear about Hustle and Emblem Vault, what you guys are doing in 2025, and how we can learn and earn from you.
Yeah, we've touched on it, so I'll just try to make it quick. So with Agent Hustle, we kind of have like 3 major objectives in terms of improving the AI. First, we recently put an update where he has memory, so he remembers your conversations and your on-chain transactions. It's tied to the wallet address that you signed in. That helps and improves with the experience. The next thing we're working on is what we call conditional based execution. So this is the thing of like being able to say, you know, hey, Hustle, can you take 1 SOL and then buy in 5% price decreases and then sell the whole position when it's up 50%, right? That's kind of like simple. And then you can kind of have this automated entry and automated exit. And then the last part is browser-based interactions to where you can actually, you know, source data from outside of the interface and then kind of apply it to your experience so that it becomes a little bit more than just a trading tool. And it's more of just like a terminal to where you can get news and interact with other types of things. And then with them, it's not an AI, but it's just we're taking you can take any NFT to any blockchain, whether it's a Bitcoin NFT to ETH or a Solana NFT to Blast, or you want to take Ethereum mainnet NFT to Solana. So a lot of cool stuff in the interoperability in the AI space, and really appreciate you for hosting us. Really enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just wanted to layer on one little thing there. If you use Hustle now, like Jake said, he has a memory. He remembers you based on the wallet you sign in with, and you can actually begin creating a relationship with him now. And I know it sounds a little bit foo-foo and silly, but it's not. Not when he's going to understand what you know your goals and objectives and trading styles are, risk profile and stuff like that. So if you begin interacting with Hustle now, when we do these upgrades and stuff, you're really going to be ahead of the game. So that's my elevator pitch there.
Thank you guys so much for sharing that. And thank you for all the guests who showed up. I'm going to do a quick intro for Kaizen, and I'm going to do for anybody looking out for us of who we are and what we do. Kaizen is the onboarding platform for Solana. We're building a ton of tools, and we've already launched 2 this week for liquid and native staking yields, so you can find the best yields, and also airdrops is what we launched yesterday. So we are also launching courses so people can understand what they're actually taking a part of. Now, also for Kaizen, in the next several weeks, we're going to be very busy releasing almost a new tool or a new product. Like every let me see. Omi told me that I want to say the right information. Almost every other day. So make sure you guys stay tuned with Kaizen, what we're building, because we want to become the top Solana onboarding project to help people have a lower barrier to entry, kind of like what you guys are doing with AI agents. And we want at kaizen.io is the website you can visit, where we want to make sure people can take advantage of all the dope things that are happening on blockchain and on Solana. So stay tuned to what we're doing. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get in trouble, but I also hope I didn't butcher that, Omi. Omi usually does a much better job, but he's sick right now. But guys, thank you so much for making this space absolutely killer. Your guys' wisdom, your knowledge in the space of what you do, I am so grateful. I got to sit here and ask questions and talk about it. But also, I hope the audience got a lot of value. So, again, if you're in the audience, shoot a like, shoot a follow to every single panelist up here, and go take advantage of the things they're building, because they're building things to make crypto easier for you. All right, everyone, I'm going to call it for today, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you at the next Kaizen Spaces.
Order filled.
All right, I'm back. That was I think that was a good space. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. We also had a winner. I moved my stop loss up to a strong low because I saw the momentum coming down and the momentum too on ES coming down. So I wanted to lock in that profit here. So looks like we had a winner. Though it looks like we're about break even for the day so far, unless we get another trade opportunity. But we're about break even from the loss this morning. But I'm glad we got a winner. I'm glad we got a winner. For me, this was a little bit of a learning lesson that this low I should have never considered. I should have never considered this low here. We would have had a single winner today, pushing us deeper into profit. But this, I should have never considered this. I made that mistake. Sorry about that for the challenge. But yeah, Techno, you came in right at the perfect time. So I hope you enjoyed that space. But guys, the AI agents are doing amazing things on crypto. Like there's some really cool stuff. So if you go to my X profile, I added all those accounts. So if you want to go check out the people we just interviewed, it's on my X account, and you can go check them out. But there's some really cool things going on in AI agents on Solana. So one thing I'm debating right now is entering in this position right here. Why? We have a pullback on a higher time frame pullback. We have a push up and then a break of structure. And it's against my rules, right? Because it's not at the orb, but essentially the position would look something like this. And target these highs up here. I don't want to take the position right yet because ES. So ES came back all the way down to orb, broke in, and then just bounced out. And as you can probably heard with my order fill, you probably hear me taking orders because it broke back down into the orb and then actually broke back out. So we broke structure downside in the orb. I entered on a short to see if I can get the middle line. That failed and broke back up outside of the orb. Then I entered on a long to see if I can get the middle line. and now I entered in the break of structure to the upside of the orb. And so we'll see if ES gives us a little bit more momentum to the upside today. It could just be a higher time frame pullback, and then that it's going to continue that bullish momentum. But we did break structure. I'll show you guys right now what I mean by that. So this is what ES did. We had this good trade here, caught all this, came back down. I had my stop loss on this position, like right in here. It was like this candle or this candle, one of them. Came back down. We had this structure to the left here. Broke structure here. I didn't enter here. I waited for this candle. Broke structure. And then I was watching to see if we'd break this structure. We never ended up breaking this one. But then it flipped up, stopped me out, and then broke this structure. As you can see right here. This downward momentum that made lower lows. Broke structure to the upside. I entered late because I was ending the space. But I entered on this candle here. Entered a little late, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. We're in a little bit of drawdown. But I'm also on this account after this win and then this loss at about a break even. So I'm hoping I can get a winner again on this account here and get me into profit for the day. Like a good amount of profit. I think I might add a little bit. What are we risking right now? I'm going to add a little bit more to get to proper risk. There we go. I'm at proper risk now. So I added a couple more to my... Yeah, it was very good. Yes, I followed them. Awesome. Awesome. I hope that was... I hope that brought some value to you guys. Seriously. I love hosting those spaces. They're awesome. They're really good spaces. So I enjoy them a lot. Oh, not on the chart. Not on the chart. I want to see it. Yeah, new ways to make money. Yeah. And like for me, I love what was I gonna say? I love being the host and like getting to connect with these guys because like, man, it's so cool to ask them questions and be able to listen to what they're doing and the cool things that they're doing on chain. Like the multi-chain stuff is crazy. The fact that they're like already easily integrating multi-chain is huge. Because multi-chain is already so hard. So it looks like this would have been a good trade actually. Taking this. It's not against my rules. It's just not where I'd ideally want it. But this it looks like this actually would have been a good trade opportunity. Like right here. Stop loss here. My first TP would be at that purple line. I just it is tapped in his fair value gap, pushed off, tapped into this. No fair value gap there, but All right. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it would have played out. I might take this trade. I think I'm gonna do a mock trade because it's not in our conditions, right? It's not in our conditions, but I'm gonna, once this candle closes, I'm gonna do a mock trade here and see if this would be a good trade. Because what am I seeing here? One, I'm seeing, okay, on a higher time frame, on the 15-minute we had to push, break of structure to the upside, and now a higher time frame pullback, right? So if we go to the 15-minute time frame, right, big push, higher time frame pullback, pushing up, right? So if we go down to 3-minute, what am I seeing? I'm seeing push up, market structure shift, bullish break of structure, respective of fair value gap here, push up, continuation of that bullish structure. So now we got confirmation that we are bullish. We should target this purple line now. And so I'm going to take that as a mock trade and see how this plays out. Oh my ES position's doing killer now. It is bouncing very nicely. I forgot to take TP or set TPs. How many? I have 7. Okay. All right. Okay. Do that right there. Okay. Oh, my ES is pumping right now. Dang, I kind of wish Bitcoin would have came back down to the orb like ES did and gave us that entry opportunity. Oh, what time is it? 9:21. Okay. Okay, I got about 45 minutes left for the stream, and I'm gonna have to head out. I'm gonna have to skibbity dippy. And I guess we'll just let the trade, because I got my trade open on WEEX. WEEX gave me the entry. WEEX gave me the entry on Bitcoin. It broke structure here. So when I'll show you. So on WEEX, right? I trade 15-minute time frame for WEEX. So it broke orb. Okay. Not only did it break orb, it pushed up, broke structure. I entered on the break of structure here on WEEX, and I'm targeting kind of like up here in this range. I'm just shooting for 2R on WEEX. I'm not shooting for like the full daily highs, but I think today with this momentum, we could probably target these blue lines up here. I wouldn't be shocked if we got up to the blue lines today, especially after the red folder news that was bullish. We'll see though. We'll see if we have an orb retest or not on Bitcoin that we can maybe get another entry later today. Taking notes here, yeah. I don't know if we're going to start getting a break of structure here to the downside on this momentum. And maybe this mock trade wouldn't work out. And it's good that I didn't take it. ES is having a little bit of a pullback, but it's pretty normal because it's it just had a really big pump. So it's having a little bit of a pullback, but yeah. Yeah, I'm confident in this. Did I see someone? Okay, let me make sure I caught. Hopefully Twitch isn't choppy anymore. Hopefully that, I don't know if that got fixed or not, but Aziz Atui, where did you reach in the challenge? We're actually negative right now in the challenge. Okay, we're still working out the tweaks of our strategy, but so far we've broken our losing streaks. Okay, and we've started getting winners in March. Okay, now because we've had so many losers in March, we are a little bit negative in the account. We're negative about $100 right now. So we're trying to get back to break even on the account total. Today we're break even on our trade so far. Bummer, because we should have just had this one winner that would have gotten us even higher into profit. But I learned my lesson here over here that this is not a low to consider on the 3-minute. That I should have never taken that. I should have waited for this, like this low here, to see if we broke that, but instead we broke up here and we took this trade, right? So in hindsight, I should have never considered this to be a low. And so I'm gonna take that, and now that's another tool on my tool belt that we learn. And so now I won't make that mistake again. I'll tell you that right now. I need to see more the V shape, not this. I need to see V shape like that, like this, right? Like this here, right? V shape, if I'm going to consider it a low. Question though, there was no change to my balance after closing the profit. Was that means we broke even? Yes, that's what I mean by we broke even today. So because we had the first loser today, but the winner today kind of was break even of the loser. So we didn't really get higher today. It was pretty much break even. Actually a little bit less, because we were at like $400 I think at the start of the day. Like I can't remember. I think it was like $402. So after fees, we're actually a slightly negative. We're at 396.3. I can't remember what we finished yesterday at. I thought it was above $400 yesterday. Let's see the 15-minute over here. Yeah, 15-minute had a really nice bullish move this morning. I would like to see it continue and break this high up here. We will get there, I hope. Yes, I think so. I think especially after my changes to the strategy, and every day I'm getting better. Like, so our losses are happening more and more less frequent. So I'm getting excited that this 3-minute strategy is starting to pay off, right? I mean, we're not too far in it, right? We're only really like a week in. And so I wanted to start showing that it's working and paying off. So we did break this structure here to the downside. We could see Bitcoin fall. So I'm glad I didn't take this real trade. I think it might be in trouble. Nice. Yeah, yeah. But ES is looking bullish on higher time frames. Let's see the 30-minute ES. Yeah, 30-minute ES broke structure to the upside. Things are looking bullish, but we'll see how it plays out today. See if we get more momentum to the upside. ES looks like it's actually coming to retest the orb now. So I'm in a little bit of a drawdown on my ES position, and hopefully it bounces off the orb there and continues up into the bullish momentum. Yeah, it's tapped, almost tapped the orb. Didn't quite tap it yet. See if ES bounces here on this little pullback. I think it will. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we got 2.5 minutes on this 3-minute. Taking notes here with you, man. I'm so tired but eager to learn. Is it late for you, Techno? Is like is it late night for you right now? P2P, did you get a good trade today? I see you're in chat. Wondering if I'm gonna check the Twitch stream on my phone real fast. Let me check the Twitch stream just to see if it's okay. It seems okay on my end. It seems like it's working. And seems very crisp and clean. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's working. Okay, ES is bouncing off the orb. 30 seconds on this 3-minute candle. It's looking pretty good, actually. Oh, got it. I see. No, it's 8 p.m. afternoon now. Okay, okay. I managed to hop on in time. I couldn't get in time last time because I was staying at work. Oh, yeah. I had a long day at work yesterday too. Yesterday was a long day. Hey, I'm stoked you're here though, Techno. If you guys can, there's a 120 of you watching right now. If you guys can, like the stream, share it, show it some love. It means the world to me and helps my engagement. So that's like the most I can ask. Like it really does. It helps me out a lot when you guys engage with my stuff and help push it. So if you can, if you're watching, please show it some love, share it to a homie, or yeah, interact with it however you want. But if you can, mean a lot. And follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and X. That's where I live stream right now. If you're on X, because that's where most of my audience is right now. I know it's like 100 of you over there. If you're on X, I encourage you, go hop on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. It's a much better streaming experience and help me get to affiliate. I'm really trying to get to affiliate. That's one of my main goals this year, is to get to the affiliate level. And so I'm very, very close. So if you can, if you're on X, hop on over on Twitch, twitch.tv/soulmaniac_. And I would love to have you over there. And honestly, you're just going to have a better streaming experience overall. It really is a much better spot to watch the streams. So it looks like this mock trade is not going to play out. I'm glad I didn't take this. It looks like it's not going to play out. Always I do, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah. I followed you in most of them. Sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Techno, you're on YouTube. I appreciate that. YouTube's a great spot too if you want to have a good streaming experience. But yeah. Ooh. My internet is good with YouTube, bad with the others. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, so for me, when I was checking on Twitch, like for me, when everyone was saying they were having some issues, like for me, it was perfect. I was checking the streams and it was not lagging or nothing. So I wonder, I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of funky like that. And also, I wish I knew the streaming tech better. Like I'm not great on the tech side when it comes to the stream. So like if something breaks, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Like bit rates and frame rates and all this stuff. Like I don't know. I really want to start seeing All right. Okay, just checking on the engagement stuff and replying back to you, but I don't know others, to be honest. I'm from Iran. I know why it's bad for me, but don't know others, to be honest. Got it. Got it. I see. I see. I feel like this week has been kind of slow for the markets. Like, we haven't really gotten the... Like, there's this move, right? This is like one of the bigger moves that happened this week. But when did this one start? Yeah, it's like started at 3:30. But we haven't gotten like the big moves lately. Like, these look really big because they're on the 15-minute time frame. But like, when I say big moves, I mean like these moves. We haven't gotten a move like this in a while. Or like a move like that. These big moves. I feel like we're a little bit in consolidation right now, as you can see, like right here. I want to see us get a move in. Disclosure, buddy, could look at MAPMS software that gives the higher returns on liquidity, buddy. We just want to know that's good or not. So I'm here to ask you. That's on Solana, so. MAPMS software. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Disclosure. Yeah, we're ranging right now. I never heard of that. Disclosure. But yeah, Techno, it's pretty boring. I was hoping that today with GDP we'd get a little bit better price action, like a little bit further. I mean, this is a good trade, right? But like, it's not that big of a move. I was hoping we'd get a little bit better price action today. My hope is that we at least target previous day highs up here. Some of the previous day highs up here. And you know what? Did I miss marking out yesterday's highs? What is this date? Is this the 26th? Oh, I didn't mark out yesterday's highs, which is here. Yeah, so we have 3 highs up here that we have yet to reach. And I don't know, maybe that'll happen today. Well, maybe tap this one here, but maybe it might not happen until Friday, where we sweep those highs. But I'd love for us to maybe reach one of these blue lines today. Maybe yesterday's highs. I would like that, because we swept the lows. Remember, we swept these lows down here. We swept the lows. Now maybe we can get to the highs up here. Oh. Yeah, it's launched last week or so. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I never heard of it. Disclosure. That's cool. It's returns on liquidity. Is it like liquidity pools? Disclosure? You said it has high returns on liquidity. So I assume maybe it's liquidity pools. All right, I got about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna start closing down the stream. Yeah, it's yeah, mate, you're getting it. It's backed by Meteora. So it's backed by Meteora. Okay. Nice. We just need one of those big moves like God Candles to catch. I know, right? I know. On the day time frame, it looks like it wants to head to the downside, honestly. Let me hide these drawings real fast. I think soon we're going to be heading to the downside. Like, see this, like how it's just kind of ranging right here? I think maybe that today's candle could potentially, tap the previous day highs, right? Like I was saying. Maybe we can target, we swept the lows, maybe we can target these highs. And then maybe we fall then. But I don't think we're heading to the upside yet. I think we're seeing a lot of resistance right now in this fair value gap right here. I think maybe tomorrow we'll see a downward move. But we'll see, right? Yeah, dude, the AI trading. Yeah, go check out that was the Hustler AI. This one right here. I'll show you guys. That one was really cool what they're doing. Oh wait, no, agent Hustler right here. This one right here. This is the AI agent that they were talking about, and they live stream it. Jake and Adam. You'll find out. Maybe could guide me. Disclosure. I'd have to do some research before I guide you, because I honestly don't know anything about it. So I'd have to do some checking out on it beforehand. Maybe I'll try to do some of that today. Me personally would be hopping on it, need my money to grow itself without me being there and just checking on it from time to time. Yeah. This does sound like a really cool one. I mean, it sounds awesome. What they're building. Powered by Tensor. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's Tensor like Tensor, huh? Oh, Tensor. I see. A different Tensor, not Tensor like the NFT marketplace. Yes, are you about to range on me now? Dang it, looks like ES is also starting to just slow its momentum down too. My trade I took might not play out. We'll see what it does, but yeah, it looks like ES is actually coming back to the orb. It hit the orb, then pushed off, and now it's back at the orb and might even break into the orb. We'll see. Yep. ES broke back into the orb again. And it might break structure to the downside. I think I'll be done trading on ES today if it stops me out here. I think all the good momentum's gone. I think we're gonna range. This is a bummer. I thought with red folder news and I thought with red folder news and what was going down that we would especially after we filled the CME gap, I was expecting better momentum today to a direction, but doesn't seem like it wants to do that. Yeah, at least I'm gonna get stopped out. If I get stopped out, I'll be done trading for the day on ES. And it looks like it's a break-even day on that one too, which is a bummer. Or actually, no, it'd be a losing day because I had 2 losses and 1 win. Yeah, it would be a losing day on that account. All right, next time when I get the winning trade, I'm done. I'm done on that account. 1 winner's fine.
Order
Yep.
filled.
Order filled over there. Okay, I'm done for the day over on that account. I have 1 trade open still, and it's the 15-minute time frame play on WEEX. And it looks like this is done too. Bummer. We should have had a winning day only, but it looks like we're break even on this account, the 501 mil. Tomorrow we're gonna do better, right? I messed up considering this as a strong low here, this spot right here, because I thought with this break in, I thought, okay, we're gonna head to the other end of the orb and we can take profit there. But it instead pulled back to the orb, made a strong low, then broke structure to the upside, breaking this strong low or high, and then gave us the entry. So next time I'll be better at reading the market, and hopefully we can get in more profit tomorrow. But I'm gonna next time, this kind of look does not consider anything. I need V formation like this, right? V formation right here, V formation, right? This does not constitute a low. Okay, and I messed up on that, causing us to have a small loss. But the fact that we had the small loss caused us to have a break even though we had a winner. So next time we're gonna focus in and get a better trade. So the thing that is I do like though is that the 3-minute time frame is proving to give less false signals when you read it properly, right? This trade, amazing. 2.73R is what we got here on this trade, and it proved exactly how we wanted it to go. So I'm very, very grateful for that, and I'm excited that the 3-minute time frame is working for us. It's working. So I'm hoping that either first week of April or maybe even by end of March, we still have 2 more trading days. We could, I'm not going to force it, but we could get back into profit with the trading account. ES broke deep into the orb now and is now almost the middle line. But I have a feeling ES is going to just start ranging now today. And let me take away these orders so I don't accidentally buy things when I don't want to. And my Bitcoin position might fail over on WEEX if we break back into the orb and start heading to the downside. I still have it open though, and I'm hoping that it plays out because we did break structure to the upside, right? If you even go to let's go to 30-minute time frame, we broke this structure here, pushed up. Maybe it's just a pullback and hopefully pull up higher. Next target would be breaking this high here, but we'll see what happens. If we do break this structure though here to the downside, we have a lot of liquidity to target down here. A lot. Let's look at the hour time frame real fast. So our time frame has almost a double bottom here, but our time frame did not break structure. The hour time frame did not break structure here, so that's something important to take note of. What about the 4 hour? Oh, 4 hours looking kind of ugly too. Oh, it actually looks like we could fall soon. Maybe tomorrow's the day we'll sweep this liquidity all down here. Sweep the weekend lows. Ooh, maybe tomorrow we'll get the move that we're looking for. I have a feeling tomorrow we might push here. Maybe tomorrow or the weekend, push all to this stuff. And even down to here. Ho, 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 ho. Tomorrow could be good. Tomorrow could be good. We got liquidity to target on both directions. So, All right, in 6 minutes, I'm gonna start closing down the stream, and we'll move on to the next. So let me talk about something real quick that I want to share with you guys. Let me open up my Discord real fast. But we have a webinar coming up that I want to talk to you guys about. Why is my Discord not opening? Come on. Sometimes my Discord won't work. Well, if you're in my Discord, right now we're hosting a vote of when would be the best day to host a webinar, an educational webinar. Okay, and also talk about prop firms, okay, and the opportunity of prop firms, and give you guys some understanding of what those are, how to take advantage of it, how you can utilize it, and hopefully with my strategy as I'm growing it and as it's becoming a little bit more profitable every single day, I can help you guys get your prop firm accounts. For those that maybe have little to no capital, it's a great opportunity for yourself to slowly trade up to gain more capital and maybe even become self-funded, or maybe even replace a job that you have. Okay, so if you would like to hop in our Discord, we are currently running a poll on the best day to host the webinar in April, and then also we're running a poll, and if you go to general chat, just throw in the concepts you would like us to talk about. So if there's anything you would like to specifically learn about, I'm taking notes on what everybody says, and I'm gonna see what we'll actually talk about. But I think so far, I mean, I can't open up the Discord right now. I don't know why it's not working. But we've gotten a couple of things of feedback. The vote is still going on, so go into the announcements channel and vote on what day works best for you. I'm thinking we might do a weekend. Let me see where we're kind of at in the votes. Let me see if my phone will work for the Discord. Let's see. We've received 9 votes so far, and it looks like Saturday's the winner so far. So if you're like, no, Saturday won't work for me, go and vote, because I'll be picking the winning day, or kind of like the 2 highest winning days, and then see what you guys want to do and the times. But we'll host a webinar. And then also, when it comes to the server, if you guys can, for anybody who can, if you can boost the server, that will help me have 1080p streaming when we do the webinar, and also be able to have 150 seats in the event. So right now we have how many people do we have in the server? 140 people in the server. So right now, we do not have enough spots in the stage event to actually host everyone. And if we get the boost to the server, we can have 150. So every single person on our server could actually be a part of the event. So if you can, I would greatly appreciate if you could boost the server. Let's see how many we've received so far. We've received 2 boosts so far. Thank you to Pumani. If you're in the chat right now, thank you, Pumani. He boosted the server. And so if you could boost the server, I'd greatly appreciate it. We need 5 more to get to level 2 boost, which would unlock 1080p streaming and more seats for our event. And then if we even get to a higher boost, I think we get up to 300 seats. So as we grow, we don't quite need the level 2 yet, but we will need it. We need level 2. Level 3 boost we won't quite need yet, but we will in the future. But yeah, so if you would like to take part in that webinar, it's only going to happen on the Discord. It's not going to be live streamed. It's going to be just for the private community. So if you'd like to take part, join the Discord. I'm going to type it in chat so you can use the link. And come join us. Also, if you'd like to use great exchanges to trade on, use our affiliate links. You got BLOFIN, BITUNIX, and WEEX. BLOFIN and WEEX, we have copy trading. But if you'd like to just trade on your own and take the strategy that we've been teaching you guys on the live streams, go ahead, hop in on BLOFIN, BITUNIX, or WEEX and trade for yourself. But if you don't want to, you can copy trade me. I'll be honest with you, for the last month, we have not been profitable with our copy trading account. February we almost doubled our money, but March has been killer for us. I don't know why. It's been hard month. a really hard month for me. So I'm hoping April we can turn this ship around. We've made some tweaks to our strategy and we've implemented it this week. This was the first week we did that, and we stopped the losses. Okay, so we've stopped going deeper into losses. We've actually been getting more and more winners every single day. And so I'm hoping that tomorrow and then going into April, the losses are stop happening and we actually start getting back into profit and get the account back to 500 and then even further to the 1000. That's our first tier we're targeting right now. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this challenge. It's been a huge learning lesson for me, a huge discipline opportunity to refine my discipline. And so I'm stoked for how it goes for the rest of the year. Just because I'm trading prop firm or some other things, don't worry. I'm not leaving the $501 million challenge. That is my highest priority for this year. I want to accomplish the challenge. I want to be successful. I want to create a strategy that works. So then not only I can use it, but you guys can also benefit from a strategy I've created and that I can then teach you guys about. And then hopefully you can trade if you're self-funded, or if you want to do a prop firm, you can use that strategy on the prop firm. Because this strategy will work on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it'll also work on normal instruments like S&P 500, NASDAQ, commodities, indices, so on and so forth. So that's why I'm building it, so I can give it to you guys so you guys can use it and be successful in your trading journey. So yeah. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it for today. We're going to end it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at market open. Shout out to all the community members who showed up today. There's Techno, Disclosure, Pumani. Who else we got? Azizi, P2P, Georgia. There's a lot of you guys who showed up, and some I'm missing because I can't see the chat all the way. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out this morning. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for asking your questions and bringing your insights. I love having you guys around. Thank you to all 124 of you right now watching and hanging out with me this fine morning. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content you're seeing. I'm very, very thankful for you guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Techno. You're awesome, dude. Or dudette. I hope you're having a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at market open, 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what that time is for you, search it up. But 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when market is open is for me. Or the other time is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
trying to find all by design, feeling all this power, reckless and devour, travel in the sound, never backing down, wanting to find more. Wandering alone, nowhere else to go, trying to find all by feeling all this power, reckless and devour, travel in the sound, never backing down, wanting to find more.